Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel today. Now, if you didn't watch the Easter holiday update, it was telling you guys I wouldn't be uploading for the next few days, and that's what happened. But today we're back with a brand new video. Now, I've got a few announcements to make. For the next 5 days, I'll be doing Team of the Season predictions, so if Team of the Season predictions isn't your thing, then I apologise, but I do this every year. I did it last year, and yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy these videos. So it's kick-starting off with the BPL one today, and then we'll be following by La Liga, etc, etc. And also my friend's Facecam will be coming back on the channel. Now, I know I've said this earlier, but it is well and truly going to be back in the next few days. Not for these prediction videos, but in the next few days, it will be coming back. But kick-starting off with the BPL Team of the Season predictions, of course, it is going to be a 23-man squad. We're looking to see some absolutely epic players that have performed fantastically this year. Kick-starting off with Kevin De Bruyne, he'll have a wonderful card with 3 stats, 90+. Also, still some pretty solid stats around it. 94, he's got 3 informs this year. We really could be seeing De Bruyne in this Team of the Season. Now, Dembele would be a man who would be getting in the most consistent for Spurs. He would be absolutely fantastic. Look at some of the state of those stats. That would be epic. He's been wonderful for Spurs all year. And yeah, on their title charge, can they do it? I'll leave you guys to decide that in the comment section down below who will win the league this year. But yeah, Spurs have a great chance. Dembele's been one of the main players. Dimitri Payet, probably the best free kick taker in football at the moment. He's been knocking them in all round. That 88 rated card would be fantastic. And you look at that 93 dribbling. I don't know how West Ham have managed to grab onto this calibre of player. And yeah, he's just been performing out of his skin. And yeah, the whole Premier League's got to be looking out for this guy. Next up, we have Sergio Aguero. Now, this guy is 4th ranked in the BPL top goal scorers. We'll be looking to see him in Team of the Season. He was in there last year with a 94 rated card. Can he get in there this year with a 95? You'll have to wait and see. Look at some of those stats, though. That 98 shooting, no one's saving that. Not even like Peter Schmeichel, the legend card. Next up, we have Joe Hart, who, well, nearly is as good as Peter Schmeichel. He has the most BPL clean sheets. And in the first 4 players, we already have 3 of them Manchester City. And Joe Hart has the most clean sheets in the BPL, so we really could be seeing him in there. And then to finish off the reserves, we have Danny Drinkwater, an absolute rock-solid player for Leicester City. And yeah, he begins the party of Leicester City players that is indeed going to be in this squad. Next up, my friends, we have Christian Eriksen. Now, in my previous BPL Team of the Season predictions video last year in FIFA 15, I did put this guy in there. Unfortunately, he didn't get a slot, but this year, I think he really should be, because he has just been absolutely superb. A lot of people think he should be in there, and yeah, Spurs, if they win the league, then he probably will be in there, and yeah. Look at that Team of the Season card, it is absolutely wonderful. Look at that, 93 passing, also 90 shooting on the card is wonderful for Cam. Now, Monreal's another player that would be getting in the most consistent. Very good left back for Arsenal. A lot of people didn't expect him to be this good, but this season he's really blossomed. And I think Arsene Wenger, I don't know whether he's told him that he has a bit more freedom to excel down the line, but yeah, he's not only developed as an attacking player, but also as a defensive player. And that 86 defending stat would actually be pretty good for a left back. Now, on to the other player, we have Chris Smalling here for Manchester United. 83 pace for a centre-back, that's something to be desired. People are going to be really buying this guy. He's going to be expensive with 93 defending and 92 physical. But yeah, Manchester United, he's blossomed as a player like Monreal. He's also got an inform this year, so yeah, he won't be getting most consistent, but still, he had a 3+ upgrade too in winter. He's been fantastic for United. Now, moving on to the 14th player, my friends, we have David De Gea. Now, he's a player who is 2nd in the clean sheets this year, joined by Petr Cech. Now, I don't know whether Petr Cech or De Gea will get into it, but for me, De Gea probably does deserve it. As a Chelsea fan, he just saves, like, so many shots against us. If you didn't watch the Man U Chelsea game, it was epic. Like, both goalies, Courtois and De Gea, were just saving everything. But he is such an epic goalie, isn't he, De Gea? So yeah, we could be seeing him in there. Laurent Koscielny is a player who, for me, just 100% deserves to be in the team. That 84 pace is, again, one of those players that is just, he's been so good in real life, and in FIFA is absolutely epic. Everyone wants to see this Team of the Season card, and well, they're in luck, because he pretty much is guaranteed going to get one. And the last player of the bench is Harry Kane. Now, this guy, for me, I know a lot of you people are going to hate me saying this, but he, for me, has been the best Premier League striker. Now, I know Jamie Vardy, he's been so good, and we'll just get onto him in the next player, actually. You'll be able to see what rating I've given him. But for me, Harry Kane is just the absolute perfect player. Look at him, just got 94 shooting on his card. He doesn't even have the most pace, but he just bangs in those goals. And yeah, Tottenham, they wouldn't be anywhere without him. Now, next up is that man, Jamie Vardy. He got himself a record breaker card for breaking Ruud van Nistelrooy's record of scoring like 11 consecutive games or something. He broke it against United. he has just been absolutely banging in the goals. You just cannot stop this guy when he's in full form. He's pacey, he's great at shooting, he's got great physical, and this Tots card will boost him up to an 87 rating with 91 physical and also 96 pace. So yeah, what a beast card. Also Lukaku, my friends, is another player who is in the top 4 of BPL goal scorers. 94 shooting on him like Kane, but this time a little bit more pace. He's already fantastic to play with, this Lukaku. Now I know he has a man of the match card, 84 rated, which many people say is just absolutely epic, and yeah, that team of the season card would match it fantastically. Next up we have Mesut Ozil, the absolute assist king, my friends. He just passes to everyone. He's got the most assists in the BPL. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but I'm pretty sure it's something epic. Now moving on to the next player here, we have Alexis Sanchez. Now a lot of you guys will argue that he doesn't deserve to be in there, but looking at the entire team, my friends, it's highly dominated by like blossom players who have just come through this year. They're like 82 rated and stuff, so I think EA will include one of the big dogs. And of course with Chelsea's flop season, there won't be any of like the Eden Hazards and stuff like Costa, so yeah, we could really be seeing Alexis Sanchez in that team. And yeah, 93 rated with some fantastic stats. Riyad Mahrez is another Leicester player that is pretty much guaranteed, as is N'Golo Kante. Now those two are just discussed at the same time, both being wonderful for Leicester. Kante, this card, that'll be a most consistent. Mahrez, who's got like 4 in form, so that obviously won't, but it'll still be an epic card. Look at that, 4 stats over 90 and also 89 shooting for a right mid was just ridiculous. And Kante would look like a really solid card. Like if you played him with CDM with that 83 defending and 86 physical, also the 85 pace on him makes him an absolute beast with that 70 plus on every single stat. Dele Alli, another 82 rated player. He's got like 3 in form so far this year, and yeah, an upgrade too. What a player he's been for Spurs. Another player that has blossomed this year. Not many people heard about him. Pochettino's played him this year, and yeah, he's pretty much got a guaranteed start and a guaranteed spot in the Spurs team ever since. He just started to play absolutely fantastically. Now moving to the defence here, we have the first one is Robert Huth, another Leicester player. I was questioning whether to put Scott Dan in, or maybe even Wes Morgan from Leicester, but every time I turn on the TV and Robert Huth is playing for Leicester, he just keeps everyone out. He's also got a few goals down the other end, as you can see that 70 shooting on the card, but the main stats we're looking at for a defender here is indeed that 87 defending and the 91 physical. Next up guys in the defence we have Toby Alderweireld. Now this will be a man who is yet again getting in the team of the season most consistent. He hasn't gone in form this year. I do recall that he had a position change for Belgium though, moving to right back, but for Spurs he's played centre back and has played fantastically in there. This squad is just highly dominated by Spurs and Leicester players because they have been the 2 surprises of the season really. We're just not sure who's going to win the league yet. Leicester have it at the moment, but yeah. Moving on to the next player, we have Hector Bellerin, 99 pace. Look at that card for a defender. We finally found the man to stop Aubameyang. Hector Bellerin, welcome, my friend. A lot of people are going to be using that card. If it does get 99 pace, I can really see EA like trolling us and making it like 97 or something like that, like 98. But if he does reach 99 pace, which well, he really should do, yeah, it would be an absolutely epic card. Not many strikers will get past it apart from Aubameyang. And in goal we have Casper bloody well Schmeichel, not Peter Schmeichel, his dad, who is indeed a legend card. Casper Schmeichel has indeed, he's actually matched Joe Hart in clean sheets this year, so they both have the maximum amount, and yeah, they'll both be looking to get team of the season cards. This one will be one who would get in for most consistent, because he actually hasn't gone in for him this year, but it would still be a pretty nice card, and that's how the squad does indeed look in full. Yeah, that's basically how it is. I think I predicted it all right. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Of course, there are so many players that could get in instead, like Willian, Firmino, Coutinho. You know, there are so many other players, like Petr Cech has the same amount of clean sheets as De Gea. Who will get in? I can just see De Gea being in, but that's just my opinion purely. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Who do you think is going to get in the BPL Team of the Season predictions? Look forward to tomorrow's videos, and also the videos for the next 5 days, because they will be Team of the Season predictions. But tomorrow's video is going to be La Liga Tots prediction. Lost my voice a little bit there, boys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, smash the like button down below, and see ya.